My name is Patrick Curley, and I'm the clinic director at Ellie Mental Health Woodbridge.
What inspired you to get into the mental health field?
Well, that started out a long time ago. That gives you my age a little bit. Way back when I was a teenager, I was working as a camp counselor, and there was a girl that was afraid of water, and I didn't know it. And I went, and we were going to the swimming pool as one of the weekly trips. And I went over to her and made a connection and helped her get in the water and swim that day. And later that day, her mom came up and said, "What did you do?" And I said, I just sat there and talked to her and let her get comfortable and feel safe and secure when we got into the water. And the most amazing look came over the mother's face and the daughter's face. It was like this fear that she had had for like 4 or 5 years. Suddenly, they're open to possibilities. And that validation, that feeling that I got from seeing that happen was just what inspired me to get into this field. And it's amazing since then seeing people just with so many difficulties, if you give them the help that they need and the support they need, just amazingly grow in front of your eyes.
How does it feel to be helping others?
It feels great. It can also be frustrating at times, and that's the honest truth. But we have to look at it day in and day out. Results aren't going to happen in one day. So we have to look at it as a long-term solution, a long-term process. And we take those moments like I just explained to you, we take those and put those away in our vault, as I call it, in our minds, and we keep those with us to know that it will happen.
And you primarily work with kids and teens. What are the difference in talking to them as opposed to adults?
I think it's just being real with them, talking, at their age, at their level, not trying to make it clinical, not trying to make it academic, being authentic with them. Hey, if you had a bad day, we can just simply say that your day was it bad? Yes, it was. All right, tell me about that. Instead of getting into academic. So, and also, and I know you saw in my office, is making it feel comfortable for them to come into, make it be a space where they can let out what they need to let out without having any judgment. And a lot of times, that's what they get in their lives is they're going through life, as we all are, where people are judging us, and we have these self-perceptions about how do we look, how do we feel, are we doing the right thing, are we doing the wrong thing? Letting them come to a place where it's non-judgmental. And when we do that, they're able to actually talk about the things they need to talk about.
What do you do to help your own mental health?
Oh, I have a variety of different things I do. I guess the first thing I do is I faithfully exercise each day. Usually at the end of the workday, I will go home and I'll have a 45-minute to an hour workout at home. There'll be a couple of times a week, if not 3 times, that I'll go swimming at my local gym. I also make sure, and I do this with myself as well as everybody I work with, is our emails, our texts, all of those things shut off at 9 o'clock at night. If it hasn't happened by 9 o'clock, it doesn't need to happen until the next day. And that gives us a sense of, if we are still working for some reason, that we need to turn it off and we need to focus on our personal lives and have that work-life balance that so few of us have.